Bonjour, c'est Christine. My YouTube channel is Belle Poupée 61 and this is take 6, so hopefully I'll be out in the frame. I'm happy to announce you that I am a design team member for Scrapbooking with Me boutique on Facebook. This boutique is owned by Edith Ray. I cannot stress enough how the customer service is absolutely fantastic with this lady. She has all the new release. She's now associated with Wild Craft, and she put these kits every month, which are wonderful and very generously put together, and everything matches. So I'm going to link below the DT package that I have, and of course her boutique. And for my fellow Canadian, she knows how to send to Canada, so it's not too expensive for shipping and handling. So this kit of January was made by Webster's page, and it was Park Drive, and the kit contained 6x6 paper. I was a bit stumped because 6x6 paper for me, it's only I use it to make a few cards and mini album and flip-flops album. But I was lucky enough, I was brainstorming for a couple of days what I should do with this, and I was lucky enough to look into my bedroom, and I saw this wonderful little tiny cigar box that my neighbor gave me. My husband calls me a cigar box hoarder because I have many. We have a cigar box cigar shop not too far from us, and I always go there, see if they have boxes for they give it to me. So here I'm going to see if I'm on frame, because I don't want to do this the 6th time. Okay, perfect. I decided to take out all the peach paper and the beige of this collection because I wanted to do something very feminine, because it's an odd shaped box. I find it's a little fabulous, little beautiful box. I decided to offer it to my little sister. She's a jewelry maker, and as we grew up, you know, we got very close together, and I call it my dream because my little sister is a dream of a woman. I call her little because I'm a very tall person and she's very tiny. So I took all the paper here, and I'm going to start by the beginning. I was fortunate enough to have this nice beautiful valise lace, and I put it on top. This is the leftover. There was no way I was going to put this into my box of leftover trims. I loved it so much. And what I did, I put it all around the box like this. And I decided to take all the paper peach and I sprayed them with Lindy Stain Gang Cosmopolitan Pink. And I distressed all the corner, all the edges, the outside of the box with the Tim Holtz tool, of course. And I used Victorian velvet. And in the corner of the box, of course, it was brown with paper. I mix the distress, I sponge it on my glass, and I mix a bit of water, and I kind of water painted it. So you can see it's more pale. So here, Wild Craft flowers that I spray painted with the Cosmopolitan Pink, and I went over to break the color, the plain color, that because I saturated too much with Martha Stewart Pearl paint. And be careful, if you touch it, touch Martha Stewart paint, you don't wash it right away, it never comes off. My chair has a few stains on it from this. and the leaf that she gave us with the kit was very pale, and I decided to dye it with this mojito green, but it was a bit dark, so I decided to use my green that I did with a bit of Mud Podge, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of Mud Podge, hot water, and you put as much paint you want. You want it dark, you put more opaque, you put more paint in it. So this is what I did, and of course a few springs and a few flowers from my stash. This came with the kit. Wild Ochre Craft flowers, another flower from my kit, pearl, and etc. And I decided in the front here to use the paper where the bird cage was, and I pop dot it. And of course I glossy accent all the bars of the cage. And this is a Wild Ochre Craft too. It's a carnation and little baby flowers, and I put a few spring that I made. And here it's pearls. And she gave us those wonderful little rose buds. Oh, they're so tiny, look at this. And I decided to put sprays on the side of the box. And here I did a boo-boo, so my paper got damaged by accident, so I decided to make a banner with the leftover. And of course I took a bit of white paint and I just paint wash it a bit, just not too much, because I don't want to hide the beautiful product that I have to work with. And of course while I was putting this, I didn't hide the boo-boo. So I put a flower there, and I decided to put flowers in the corners because I used this wonderful flat pearls. Look at these. You have to go to her store because she has all kind of new models that I never seen before. So I use a couple of stickers from the sticker sheet that I have. Home is happiness. And the other side of the box is, notice these little things, So this is my box, and of course I use the bird cage on the side, and I Lindy Stem Gang everything. It's all shimmery. I don't know if you can pick it up, but everything shines. So they had this very bright orange paper with a pattern on it, and I said this is too bright. So what I did, I watered down white paint and I used my mask. It's a damp mask you call it, I believe. And I went like this, and this effect, give it a whitewash, tone down the bright color of orange. And I decided to put this one on the bottom, but I did not water it down. I left it, the paint, and I went very slowly. And I put my little bed poopy here because it's my YouTube name. And this is for the outside of the box. And here I said, there's a little banner here. I said, oh, I have to put another one on top. So I put it there, and I went, oh no, I wanted to put a big charm that came with the kit here for an opener. And I decided, well, I don't need to. There you go. So inside the box, I decided not to distress the paper, but I put a bit of ink of antique linen, one of my favorite. I love that color. It's just so nicely put down. I wanted to pop up the balloon, but I said won't close. So I decided to glossy accent it. So I glossy accent the leaf and the contour of the flowers, all the lines of the balloon, and I think it gives that dimension that I needed, but without having a dimension. I don't want to too much embellish the inside, because I know she has tons of jewelry that she's going to put into this. So I use the same paper, the other sheet, to do this. And I fussy cut. I want to see if I see it, if the camera gets it. Yes, I fussy cut the balloon from the second paper and put it over this paper. And of course I put a pearl trim at the bottom to make it prettier and hide the seams too. But for the side I didn't know what to do, so I decided to use a cardstock with a grainy, kind of a squarish. And what I did, I used my sugar, spun sugar, antique linen, and this little guy. I put it on my hair and I mixed it all up with water, and I went with my sponge and I made those shades all around the bottom, the sides of my box. It's linen and peach and pink, so it matches my box. So this is what I came with for my first time being a designer. This is my project for the month of January. I really seriously urge you to go to see Scrapbooking with Me boutique on Facebook and ask to be a member. And every month she has a contest. If you do an order from her and if you do a film, you're entitled to win the prizes. So go and check her out and ask to be a membership, and you won't regret it. She has wonderful, wonderful new product. I'm amazed that she can pull this off. She's fantastic. And especially for me, being a Quebecer, being far away from her, and being a Canadian, she knows how to send all the products. Look, I have all these left. It's unbelievable. I have so much left over that probably I'm going to do another project for this one to represent our group and our company. So, j'espère que vous avez aimé mon vidéo. J'espère, hopefully I'm in frame this time. And bonne journée à tous.